Hey, good morning. Rich here with Summit Life Group. So, have you been considering getting your insurance license, your life insurance license, and wondering, what is involved? How do you do that? And so, if so, I just want to take a few minutes and share. We help a lot of people who are in the process of obtaining their life insurance agent, and we support independent life insurance agents nationwide. But if you're wondering kind of how do you go about obtaining your life insurance license, the first thing that you need to do is actually sign up for what's called a pre-license course that's approved for whatever state that you live in. And so there's a lot of ways you can do that. What I find most often now is people do that online, that you can still go and do a physical class, but the online courses, there's many available, but the online courses that you take for your pre-licensing are very, very good. You can go through at your own pace. Most people will spend, a couple weeks to a month kind of going through the pre-licensing process, depending on your schedule. Some people knock it out even quicker than that. But we do have a partnership with one of the best ones out there, in my opinion. We again have supported a lot of agents through the licensing process. So if you're looking for information on that, feel free to reach out. We can provide a link to you where you can also receive a discount. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for a pre-license course, whether you go in person or whether you do it online, which is what I suggest. You'll take it at your own pace. I recommend, trying to do it in a couple week period of time. You will go through multiple modules if you're doing it online. You will take practice exams, making sure that you're passing, and then you'll take a final exam through your pre-licensing course that really mimics the actual state exam that you will take. And so once you have passed that, then most of the really good courses will say, hey, you're ready to go take your state exam. And the courses will walk you through this process. So really all you have to do is sign up for a good pre-licensing course, and it kind of guides you through the process. But once you have passed your pre-license test, with whatever course that you have chosen, then you will schedule your state exam. And most of the time you have to go somewhere, although since COVID, some states have kind of changed and they have different options, but it'll walk you through that process. But you will schedule to go take your physical exam, your state exam, life insurance exam, and it'll be very similar to the one that you took through your pre-license course. And so you'll go pass your state exam, and it's really just a pass or fail with your particular state. Once you have then passed the state test, then you can, typically there'll be some fingerprinting processes. Again, it kind of guides you through the process, but you'll get your fingerprinted, do a background check. You will submit an application to the state to get your state residence license, and usually doesn't take very long depending on your kind of background, and then they will issue your resident life insurance license number, and then you're licensed. And at that point is when you will partner with some type of an agency that you can work with. So you want to do your due diligence there, but you will partner with an agency. They will help you to get some life insurance contracts and hopefully support you in a direction some type of a process and system so that you can actually start selling life insurance and generating income. The total cost involved, it does vary by state. But typically a pre-license course, you're depending on kind of what option you choose. Some people want more materials for support and all that, but you're, I don't know, $100 in that range for your pre-license course. And then you're going to actually, you're going to pay to get your fingerprints. You're going to pay to take your state, your state application and so forth. But generally speaking, it's going to be, a few $100, less than $500 to obtain your life insurance license. Sometimes agencies will support you during that process, depending on kind of where you're planning to go. But that's really all it is. It's not a huge investment to get a life insurance license. Typically, it's one sale If you sell one policy, then you've covered your costs there. So hopefully this helps for if you have been kind of considering getting your life insurance license. You're just not really sure what all is involved. I just kind of wanted to talk through it with you. One tip I would give you is, if you decide to do it, don't drag it out in terms of the pre-licensing process. Again, I know for a lot of us, maybe it's been a long time since we've kind of been in school, college, so forth. And so it may seem intimidating, but really if you'll just follow the modules, if you're doing it online or the class, I really recommend you try to, set a date for yourself, set a deadline if you start the pre-licensing process, just commit to, take your test in a month or even sooner. Don't drag it out. I do see a lot of times people will because they kind of build it up to be too big a deal, or they're a little nervous about it, and they extend out that process a little longer than I think they should. And so I really recommend, set a deadline for yourself. Again, you may be doing this process part-time and limited and family and all the different things, but typically if you can just spend an hour a day going through the pre-licensing process, you should be able to get through that course and be ready to take your test inside a month. So hey, I hope it helps. Again, we support independent life insurance agents nationwide, even those that are newly licensed, just getting licensed. So if you are looking for an agency to partner with, you would like to learn more about Summit Life Group, feel free to fill out the link below to learn more about us. If you would like to receive a complimentary pre-licensing link where you can get a discount on what we believe is one of the best pre-licensing courses out there, then again, just fill out the link, ask for that information. We'll be sure to provide that to you. So hey, go make it a great day. Talk to you soon.